what you get every day when you fucking with me. Fucking with me. That's what you get.
Hey YouTube, it's Katie. I've been sick and haven't really had time to get on YouTube, among other things that's been going on. But I did want to talk about this story with the little 6-year-old boy, Kingston Frazier. He was murdered and kidnapped by 3 teenagers. His mother was going to Kroger at like 1:15 in the morning and left him in the car sleeping with the engine running. And these 3 kids took her car with her little boy in the back. And I do have a few problems with this story because, you know, not really trying to place blame on the mother for all of this happening, but at the same time, why would you take your son at 1:30 in the morning or 1:15, whatever time it was, and leave him in a car with the engine running to go to Kroger? Where I live, there are not any Krogers, but I think I've seen one, and I don't think they're like small stores like a Walgreens or any kind of little small convenience store where you can actually maybe run in and get something from the counter and still see your car. But regardless of that, why would you leave your son in a running car at 1 in the morning? That's what makes no sense. And a news report that I read said that she was going to get supplies for his graduation party, which was later that day. So that couldn't wait. And I'm pretty sure you had to get your son up for school, so you can wait, you know, wake up a little earlier in the morning and do all this. Obviously, if the store is open at 1 in the morning, then it's probably a 24-hour store. So that could have waited. Like I said, I'm not trying to place blame, but, you know, you just got to be smart about that. There's so many kids coming up missing and everything, so that made absolutely no sense to me. And these 3 kids, I think 2 of them were in high school. One of them, I'm sorry, let me get the names of the little boys, was DeJuan Wakefield. The other one was D. Allen Washington and Byron McBride. Now, Wakefield, he got a 1-year-old, and supposedly he was like a really good quarterback, so he can kiss that shit goodbye. And you got a 1-year-old. So you had no compassion in your heart for a 6-year-old kid. They shot this little boy in the head. The fuck was the point of that? I mean, if y'all didn't want to get caught stealing cars, then y'all motherfucking ass shouldn't have been stealing cars. Like, that's some bullshit. Innocent little boy getting ready to graduate from kindergarten. He could have been anything. Like I said in my previous video of the other kid that was 15-year-old that got shot by the police. Like, these kids' lives are just starting out, and you just snuff them out like they don't mean anything. So now these 3 boys are being charged with capital murder. And Wakefield's father, he's defending him, saying that his child is innocent. Now, he may not have been the shooter, but he was complicit in it with stealing a car. So you're an accessory. So you and your 2 friends, because y'all wanted to go on a joyride instead of getting money to buy your own fucking car, y'all just threw y'all life away. And Wakefield, who has a 1-year-old son now, you got to raise him from behind the glass. And the shit is just fucked up. And what's really fucked up about this story is when they found the little boy, supposedly, they reported that they found the car and him safe. Then they retracted it and did like a press conference saying, you know, that he was found dead. And this was all before they even notified the parents. The parent, well, I know for sure the father, because they had a news clip of it, he pulling up in the middle of the damn press conference. They hadn't even informed him. Said he was waiting 9 hours to hear something about his son. And They didn't even call the parents first before they did a press conference, and I think that is just so fucking insensitive, and it's so fucked up. But like, I don't even have no words for these kids that did this shit, because now y'all life over, but y'all still got air in y'all lungs. Y'all can still live, whether it be in jail or wherever the hell y'all end up at. But this little boy, 6 years old, y'all just shoot him in the back of the head like he ain't shit. And it's 3 of y'all in the car. So I'm pretty sure one driving, I'm pretty fucking sure that the 2 not sitting on each other's lap in the front seat. So one had to get in the back with the little boy. And if he was possibly laying across the seat or whatever, y'all saw this little boy. Y'all could have, if y'all was just, hell-bent on stealing the fucking car, y'all could have pushed him out the car. Y'all could have went around the corner, dropped him off somewhere or whatever. Anything. But y'all just chose to shoot this little boy. Like, that's the most fucked up shit ever. And, I mean, they gonna die in jail. And then, Wakefield's father was like, oh, my son innocent. I don't know what peer pressure he fell into. I'm sorry, I hate when people say peer pressure, because people got their own fucking mind. Like, I ain't never been no follower of nobody. If I was gonna get in trouble, I'm getting in trouble for some shit that I want to do, not peer pressure with some shit that somebody else want to do. I ain't never fell victim to that peer pressure bullshit, because it is what it is, peer pressure. Like that old saying, it's cliche, but the old saying that people say, if so-and-so jump off a bridge, you gonna jump off a bridge with him. That's exactly what the fuck he did. Jumped off a fucking bridge and basically ended his fucking life, because he gonna be in jail for the rest of his life, whether he was the trigger person or not. And for you to even sit there and defend your son, I mean, I know that's your son, but it's like you don't have any sympathy for the family. And a news report said that the father knew the family of the little boy. So that's like a stab in the back when you saying my son is innocent. He obviously did something for him to be fucking locked up. So he might as well give that up. Like I said, whether he's a trigger person or not, he was fucking wrong. And I think he's the one that turned himself in. One of them turned himself in. I think it was Wakefield. Don't quote me on that. And the other 2 are apprehended. And I believe the youngest one, I think it was Wakefield. No, I'm sorry, it was Allen Washington. He said which one was the which one was a shooter. Right here it says Mississippi Bureau of Investigation Special Agent Rusty Clark confirmed in a sworn statement that Wakefield told him another investigator that McBride was the person that stole the vehicle and shot Kingston. So I'm sorry about that. Wakefield confessed and said that it was McBride that did it. And McBride is the 19-year-old. But regardless, you was still in the car. Y'all know how the law works. You with somebody with a crime is committed, whether you pull the trigger or not, usually they charge everybody with the same shit. So they might drop some charges a little later, but they still gonna get charged with car theft and kidnapping. Kidnapping, shit, I believe that's 5 or 10 years. He might get something for turning himself in. And, his dad was saying he a good kid. Good kids make mistakes. They might want to joyride or some shit. But you got a 1-year-old son. Fuck is you out here stealing cars for? And supposedly you have a promising, probably had a promising career in football, and now you done fucked that all up. And I don't even feel sorry for him. I mean, I feel sorry for the mother, but like I said, not blaming her for what she did. But it's like, come on now. That shit could have waited. You don't never leave your damn kids in the car. That's just like these people who leave their kids in the car with the fucking windows up, hot outside, and they can't breathe and they fucking suffocate in a hot ass car because they find something that they need to do that's so fucking important, way more important than your child. She should have never left him in the car with the keys in the car, running. Fucking sense would that make? The only time I ever left my cars running is when I had my automatic start and it was cold outside. But you know, with automatic starts, you have your keys in your hand. So if somebody trying to come in your car or break in your car, the car shuts down and it usually locks itself, so it's hard to even steal them. But regardless, she should have never left him in her, and I feel so bad for her, but I don't have no feelings towards McBride, Washington, or Wakefield because they didn't give a damn about this little boy. It was no reason that they had to shoot this little boy, none at all. And I just hope that, you know, he rests in peace because this shit is heinous and it's senseless. This shit's crazy. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment below. And I haven't been on here in a while, so I'm going to be probably doing some wig tutorials, some more makeup and product tutorials and stuff like that. So, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks.